Hi there, this is Saber Crypto. Okay, thank you very much for everyone who pointed out my mistake yesterday when I was working out how much these farms make in an hour. What I completely missed was this MEX staked in this farm here. I'll just show you on the live one. It's this figure here. I completely forgot to add that to that, which made everything look wrong. So basically this figure here wasn't big enough and was making the percentage increase look higher over there. So basically what I did, I just added that figure there, 30,519, to what was there before, and you get this figure here, 185,044, put that in there, and lo and behold, the percentage comes out pretty much as I expected. So I think it's official now that the EGLD MEX farms at the moment are earning more than the straight MEX farms. So there you go, we know now. So yeah, thank you for people like Radu Popescu who pointed that out. Now I'm still getting lots of questions about when to harvest, and I still haven't got a good answer for it. Now we still need someone who's like really good at maths to work this out really. But I've been watching a few videos and stuff about compound interest, and it seems to me that the actual one of the most important factors is the frequency of how often you compound. So I honestly think we should be compounding often. I mean, the actual harvesting cost, I think it was something like 16 cents or something like that. But obviously it'd be good to have someone actually come up with a proper sort of formula. I mean, generally what I'm doing is, every hour or so I kind of look at my farms. So for example, this one here, the EGLD MEX ones, when this one is on $10, I'll probably harvest both of these. So I'll harvest this one at $10. This one will be at about 60 odd. And as it's quite cheap to do reinvest, I'll probably just do that in the MEX farm whenever there's something over $10. And that's what I'm doing for the moment until I know better, really. Just to answer a few questions, WWW073RO said, help me out, I'm producing a lot of LK-MEX. Congratulations. But how am I supposed to get more EGLD so that I can add liquidity in the EGLD MEX pool? Do I take the LK-MEX and put it in the first farm? Yeah, that's exactly what we have to do now. Originally, when the locked MEX and MEX outputs were the same, we were basically creating equal amounts and then turning the MEX back into EGLD, making more LP tokens and then putting it back in this farm. But since they changed the ratio of locked MEX rewards to MEX quite drastically, we can't do that anymore. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're basically just I'll show you actually. We're just harvesting from here. So I'll just go harvest all, sign transaction, okay. So that's harvested. And then I can just go to here, just go stake. There's my LK-MEX, just stake all of that, leave that checked. And that's it really. Sign transaction, transaction signed. And then when you've got enough to reinvest like I have here, you can just reinvest that there as well. Sign transaction, okay. And that's it really. Now the percentage that we're making every hour, this is going to change tomorrow, I believe. Now what I will do tomorrow, I'll do this experiment again, and I'll get it right this time, and we'll see how much this is changed really. But I think, yeah, for the moment the strategy is the same as it's been for the last few weeks really, is earn as much LK-MEX as you can here, and then stake it in here and earn more LK-MEX. When you've earned enough here to reinvest, do so. And that's what I'm doing. Another question from Chris77780120. He says, can you please explain in the next video about the yellow text when you keep restaking seems to restart the timer over again? The words it says when you stake MEX locked up is the 1% fee for withdrawing in the next 48 to 72 hours. Depositing or reinvesting resets the timer. Can you explain how we start the 1 year stake and don't keep restarting? It would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay, you're getting two things confused here. One thing is this timer here. This is to do with withdrawing from a farm. So it says there's a 1% penalty if you withdraw the next 54 hours or whatever. Depositing or reinvesting restarts the penalty. Okay, so at the moment we don't need to withdraw, not with the strategy I'm using, so just don't worry about that. All we're doing is harvesting or reinvesting. We're not withdrawing right now. What you're getting confused with is the LK-MEX unlock schedule. Now, if you look at this document here, you will see what it's all about. And basically, there are fixed dates when the LK-MEX starts to turn into MEX. And these dates are the 15th of December 2022, then the 14th of January 2023, 13th of February, 15th of March, April, and then it finishes on the 14th of May 2023. So I believe after the 14th of May 2023, there will be no LK-MEX, it will all be MEX. Now, the idea of this is to get people to hang on to their MEX and, provide liquidity and, make the DEX everything a decentralized exchange should be. And that's why it's like that. There's no kind of resetting. So I believe if you chose to produce LK-MEX on, say, the 1st of December 2022, it would only be locked for like 14 days. You see what I mean? So they're fixed dates, so don't worry about that. I mean, the only reason you should consider producing MEX rather than locked MEX is if you're going to need the money in the next year, and also if you like getting lower percentage APR. Apart from that, I can't see any reason to produce MEX right now. Sebastian said, hello, what will happen to the LP tokens? EGLD value gets lower and lower in the token. I mean, it's dropping a bit at the moment, but all crypto's dropping at the moment. It won't be low forever. Just don't worry about the dollar value. Just concentrate on getting as much of it as you can. Sue Help said, do you think it's better to farm more LK-MEX than MEX? I try to be ready for Holoride because I think we're going to need LK-MEX to farm it. But the problem is to withdraw all LK-MEX locked because I don't have a lot of these tokens. I'm still not quite sure, actually. I know we're going to need LK-MEX. I think you might need some EGLD as well. I've personally unstaked some EGLD from my Maiar app on my phone, ready for it, and obviously I've got a lot of LK-MEX that I'm producing now, but I don't know exactly what we're going to need. Benjamin did talk about a special kind of farm that used LK-MEX. Now I don't know if it's just LK-MEX or if it's LK-MEX and EGLD, but for the moment, I mean, I would concentrate on making LK-MEX, and if you have some EGLD, just hang on to it until we can see what we do with it with Ride. Adrian here says, I see your EGLD MEX LP, that it's significantly higher than the EGLD LK-MEX LP. What if you take the LK-MEX generated from both LPs, withdraw from EGLD MEX in equivalent, swap MEX to EGLD and combine LK-MEX generated? Yeah, I think this is what Hooky is doing. He's one of the other commenters here. And I think that's a strategy done by EGLD Mega Whale on Twitter here. So I think I'll follow him, actually. Talking of following people, do follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description, or just search for Save with Crypto. Be nice to have a nice bunch of followers. But yeah, I think that's what he's doing there. I'm not a fan of that because it involves unbundling your LP tokens. And at the moment, while I don't understand Impermanent Loss very well, I don't want to unbundle these. I just want to keep them as they are, earning locked MEX. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that is a strategy you can use. And other things too, things like James K, he pointed out my mistake. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, I just couldn't work out what I'd done wrong, but now it all makes sense. So that's cool. Someone says the APR is dropping quite rapidly. Yeah, okay, it's still massive though. Congratulations on 3K subscribers. I know. Thank you very much. This is brilliant. I think when I get to 5, I might do some giveaways. Jacob says, I'm so underwater with my farm. You're not. You're just looking at the dollar value. Don't worry about it. As long as you're getting more and more tokens, worry about the dollar value later. It's going to be amazing in a year's time. So don't worry about it. Okay. So I think that's probably it for this morning. So yeah, thanks again to everyone who pointed out my mistake. I hope it's all going well for you. So if you've liked the video, please do give it a like, leave a nice comment if you like, and I'll try and answer any questions. If you didn't like the video, press dislike, press it twice just to make sure. Do tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.